The New York Knicks have kept their season alive. They defeated the Indiana Pacers in a crucial Game 5. The final score was 111-94. This important game was played on Thursday, May 29, 2025. The Knicks were playing in front of their home crowd in New York. This victory was absolutely essential for the team. With this result, the Indiana Pacers now lead the Eastern Conference Finals Series 3-2. The Knicks fight on, hoping to extend their playoff journey. This win carried immense significance for the Knicks. It meant they successfully staved off elimination from the playoffs. Their championship aspirations remain intact, at least for now. This was a true do-or-die situation for New York. A loss in Game 5 would have marked the end of their season. Importantly, this victory was the Knicks' first home win of this series. They had previously lost both Game 1 and Game 2 at Madison Square Garden. The team finally gave their home fans a much-needed celebration. A major factor in the Knicks' success was their improved defense. This was evident right from the start of the game. In Game 4, the Knicks' defense struggled, allowing 43 points in the first quarter alone. They had trailed 43-35 after that opening period. However, Game 5 painted a very different picture. The Knicks' defense was tight and focused. They restricted the Pacers to only 23 points in the first quarter. The Knicks, meanwhile, scored 27 points, taking an early 27-23 lead. This strong start set a positive tone. The determined defensive effort from the Knicks continued all game long. Every player seemed committed to stopping the Pacers' potent offense. Indiana was ultimately held to a total of just 94 points. This figure represents their lowest scoring game of the entire 2025 postseason. It clearly demonstrated the Knicks' renewed defensive intensity and execution. They effectively disrupted Indiana's offensive schemes and forced difficult shots. This collective defensive stand was a cornerstone of their vital win. The Pacers found it very hard to find any offensive rhythm. Jalen Brunson once again proved he is a superstar for the Knicks. He delivered a truly magnificent performance under pressure. Brunson led all players in scoring, pouring in 32 points. He showcased his aggressive offensive mindset and efficient scoring ability. This game further solidified his impressive playoff legacy with the Knicks. It was his 20th postseason game for the franchise where he scored 30 or more points. This is a new Knicks franchise record. His leadership was undeniable and absolutely vital for the team's survival. Brunson made his impact felt from the very beginning of the contest. He came out firing, scoring 14 crucial points in the first quarter. This offensive burst helped the Knicks establish their early advantage. His scoring ability set the immediate tone for New York's approach. He also demonstrated his clutch gene at the start of the third quarter. Brunson scored the Knicks' first 8 points coming out of halftime. This personal surge helped New York extend their lead significantly. He consistently showed he knew the precise moments to take over the game. Karl-Anthony Towns also played an exceptionally large role in the Knicks' victory. He provided outstanding support to Jalen Brunson's scoring efforts. Towns finished the game with an impressive 24 points. He also dominated the boards, grabbing 13 important rebounds. This crucial double-double performance was absolutely critical for the team's overall success. He achieved this while playing through a bruised left knee. He had sustained this painful injury during Game 4 of the series. His toughness and sheer determination were on full display for everyone. Towns' contribution was particularly pivotal during the second quarter. In this period, star guard Jalen Brunson was held scoreless by the Pacers' defense. The Knicks' offense urgently needed another player to step up. Towns emphatically answered that call for his team. He scored 12 of his 24 total points in that vital second quarter. This ensured that the Knicks maintained their offensive momentum. It also highlighted the team's depth and remarkable resilience. Other players demonstrated they could carry the offensive load when necessary for New York. On the Indiana Pacers side, some players fought hard to keep their team in the game. Bennedict Mathurin delivered a notable individual performance. He came off the bench and ended up leading the Pacers in scoring. Mathurin managed to contribute 23 points for his team. He provided a much-needed offensive spark when Indiana was struggling. He consistently tried to keep the Pacers competitive throughout the contest. His scoring efforts showcased his considerable talent and potential. However, his individual brilliance was not enough to overcome the determined Knicks. Tyrese Haliburton, a key star for the Indiana Pacers, had a much quieter game than usual. He had been nothing short of spectacular in their Game 4 victory. In that previous encounter, Haliburton recorded an incredible triple-double. He had scored 32 points, dished out 15 assists, and grabbed 12 rebounds. But in Game 5, the New York Knicks defense effectively limited his impact. Haliburton was held to only 8 points for the entire game. He also managed just 6 assists, a low number for him. This significant drop in his production clearly hampered the Pacers' offense. The Indiana Pacers struggled significantly with their shooting throughout Game 5. As a collective unit, they shot a mere 40.5% from the field. This low shooting percentage made it incredibly difficult to keep pace with the Knicks. New York's defense was active, contesting many of Indiana's shot attempts. The Pacers could not establish any consistent offensive flow or scoring runs. The loss also brought an end to an impressive streak for Indiana. It marked their first road loss in their last 6 away games. They had been very successful on their travels until this point. Several key moments in the game tilted the momentum firmly in New York's favor. The Knicks managed to build a substantial lead during the third quarter. They surged ahead by as many as 20 points midway through the period. The Pacers, to their credit, attempted to mount a comeback. They fought back and managed to cut the deficit in half. However, New York responded with decisive and overwhelming force. The Knicks immediately went on a game-changing 12-0 scoring run. This critical run included a spectacular 4-point play by Jalen Brunson, further energizing the home crowd. This current playoff run holds immense importance for the New York Knicks franchise. It marks their first appearance in the Eastern Conference Finals since the year 2000. That is a very long wait for such a storied basketball organization. The dedicated Knicks fans have waited patiently for this kind of success. Reaching this advanced stage of the playoffs is a significant step forward. The team is desperately trying to recapture the glory days of the past. This vital Game 5 victory keeps that cherished dream alive and well. The Knicks are now facing a monumental historical challenge. They are attempting to overcome a 3-1 series deficit. Only a very small number of teams, just 13 in NBA history, have ever achieved this comeback. The Knicks are hoping to etch their name as the 14th team on that exclusive list. Winning 3 consecutive elimination games is an incredibly difficult task. It demands unbelievable resilience, skill, and unwavering belief. This Game 5 win was the crucial first step. However, they still require 2 more victories to advance. The historical odds are stacked against them. The Indiana Pacers also have a tremendous amount at stake in this series. They are playing for a coveted chance to reach the NBA Finals. If they manage to win this Eastern Conference Final Series, it would be a massive achievement for their franchise. The Pacers are attempting to secure only their second NBA Finals appearance in their entire history. This is a primary organizational goal for them. They were very close to clinching their spot in Game 5. They will undoubtedly be highly motivated to finish the job in Game 6. The series now shifts back to Indiana for a pivotal Game 6. This crucial game is scheduled for Saturday, May 31, 2025. The stakes could not possibly be higher for both competing teams. For the New York Knicks, it is yet another win-or-go-home elimination game. They absolutely must secure a victory on the road to keep their season alive. A win would force a dramatic and deciding Game 7. For the Indiana Pacers, Game 6 offers a chance to close out the series. They can win the Eastern Conference Championship on their home court. It promises to be intense.